Iñaki Williams played the ball through to Roberto Soldado. Soldado found Bakambu through on goal. Bakambu scored his 7th goal of this pre-season tournament, making it here 2-0 against Inter Milan. Inter were clear. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 2, Episode number 2 of the Villarreal Career Mode series. In the last episode, we managed to win the pre-season tournament. In today's episode, we'll be looking to bring in a few more players, and apart from that, we'll be getting started off with our La Liga campaign. If you guys enjoying this series, drop a like on the video. You guys smashed over 90 likes on the first episode of the series. If you could get around 50 likes on this one, it'd be freaking insane. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. First thing we'll be doing in today's episode is looking to bring in a few players. In the last episode, I did ask you guys which positions do you guys think we need to strengthen. A left back was a very popular suggestion, so we're gonna go for a left back. Masuaku was a very popular suggestion in the comment section. The French left back, 21-year-old from Olympiacos. I think he will be a really good signing considering we don't really have a backup left back who's, top quality. So I think Masuaku would be a really good signing. I also asked you guys to suggest me some wingers who are top quality but not that expensive, and I think Hesse fits the bill. I think he'll be a really good signing. The best part about him is he can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can even play striker if we need him to, and I think he will be an amazing signing for us, and we might be able to get him for cheap as well. I've inquired for him. Let's see what Real Madrid come back and say. Apart from that, I've also inquired for that left back Masuaku. Let's see what their club comes back and says. Anyways guys, the last episode I again asked you guys which formation should we be going with, and you guys want me to go with the 4-3-3 attack. I know there were a lot of people with that 4-4-2 formation, but we might just use the 4-4-2 occasionally. Not saying that we won't use that formation, but the 4-3-3 now is going to be our main formation. I also think guys that this formation really suits this team. It will get the best out of players like Denis Suarez, who will be playing in that cam position, Bakambu as the lone striker, and if we sign Hesse on that left wing, I think this team will look really good with that 4-3-3 formation. But if you guys want me to use any other formation, you can let me know in the comment section. Of course, that doesn't mean I won't be using the 4-4-2. Occasionally I will give that formation a go. I've put in a 10 million offer for Hesse Rodriguez and a 6 million offer for Masuaku. Let's see what their clubs come back and say. Real Madrid have just directly rejected that transfer offer for Hesse Rodriguez. They think he's worth much more than that, and I agree, he's a really good player, so we gotta pay him a bit more than that. So I'm thinking somewhere between like 13 to 15 million should get the deal done. I know Real Madrid are a rival, so it might be a bit difficult to get the deal done, so I'm offering 14 million. Let's see what Real Madrid come back and say. It's not my final offer. I'm willing to go a bit more further, but still, let's see what Real Madrid say. As you can see guys, this Masuaku guy might be a bit difficult to sign because they still want 9 million for him, and if I have to go for Masuaku, I won't be able to bring in Hesse, and I have to make a choice. And I'm going to go for Hesse Rodriguez because I really think we need a left winger. His top quality will get us the goals, and I think Hesse is the man. He's not that expensive. 20 million for a good left winger. That is really cheap in my opinion. So what I'm going to be doing is I won't be signing that Olympiacos left back. We'll wait to sign another left back. It's not like we don't actually have a backup left back. This Marin guy is actually a really good left back who's got decent potential. He's got 82 potential and he's now 73 rated. As you can see, he's only 18 years old, so he has got potential to grow. With training, hopefully he will grow, and I think it makes sense not signing Masuaku now and just focusing all the money on Hesse Rodriguez. We can obviously sign Masuaku maybe in the January transfer window or maybe later on in the series, but I need someone, like a goal getter in that left wing position, and that's gonna be Hesse Rodriguez. We do have Castillejo, but I'm not too convinced with him. He's got good stats, but I'm not sure if he's a goal scorer as such. 23 million for Hesse Rodriguez. That's the final offer I put. Real Madrid thankfully did accept that, so we're going to be putting in a contract of for now 100,000 euros per week for 5 years and a crucial first team player role. I'm just hoping Hesse Rodriguez does accept that contract. We have a transfer for here for Jonathan Dos Santos. This is pretty interesting. I know some of you guys do want me to keep him, but I'm going to counter this. Maybe we could get a bit more money for him and then we could sell him and bring in someone else. I've countered with 22 million. If they give me anywhere around 19 to maybe 22 or something like that million, I probably will sell him and bring in another midfielder because I think it makes sense. He's a good player, but I'm not even sure they'll actually agree to that. But anyways, contract offer accepted. Hesse Rodriguez will be our second signing of this series. We have literally no money left now, but I think he will be an amazing signing for us. Hesse Rodriguez, welcome to Villarreal. Another thing guys, Jonathan Dos Santos here, he might be leaving the club. 20 million Monaco are ready to pay us, and this was a very tough decision to make. I am going to be selling him because That 20 million, we could do big things with it. We could bring in Masuaku, we could bring in another midfielder, we could bring in a backup cam, which I really wanted to, because our only cam is Denis Suarez now. So I will be accepting this transfer offer. 20 million for Jonathan Dos Santos, the former La Masia product, former Barcelona player, of course. Let me know if that was the right decision in the comment section. 20 million for Jonathan Dos Santos. I'm not sure if it was the right decision or not, but that 20 million will be very helpful. And the first thing we will be doing is bringing in a backup cam. Now, why? Our only cam, as I said, was this Denis Suarez, and we can't rely on him completely because sometimes he might have fitness issues. I know he's a quality player, but we'll need someone to be a backup cam, and I can't see anyone else other than these two players, Ousmane Dembele or Viktor Kovalenko. Both really good players. One is an Ukrainian, the other a Frenchman. Both really quality options, and any one of them would be really good for us. Unfortunately, guys, we won't be able to bring in Dembele as he's just joined Stade Rennais, but we will be able to bring in Kovalenko, a player I really wanted to try on FIFA 16. I haven't really used him because he's of course playing in Shakhtar Donetsk, and I haven't really tried that team. So maybe 6.5 million for this 74 rated player. I think this will be a really good deal, and plus it'll give backup for us in that cam position as well. If we are going to go with that 4-3-3 formation, we will need at least 2 players who can play in that cam position, Viktor Kovalenko being one. And as you can see, guys, Shakhtar have accepted the transfer offer, which is really nice. 45,000 euros per week. And for 5 years, squad rotation player role, I definitely think he will be accepting the contract. And there you go, Viktor Kovalenko has accepted that contract, and he will be the 3rd player we are signing. And now we still have like 12 million left, and we could bring in Masuaku. So let me know if you guys want me to bring him, or maybe someone else in some other positions. So up till now, guys, we've made 3 signings: Jesse Rodriguez, Iñaki Williams, and Viktor Kovalenko. We still have money to make the 4th signing, maybe that left back Masuaku, or maybe someone, you know, a central midfielder, because our only midfielders right now in that central midfield role are, you know, Thomas Pina, Manu Trigueros, and of course Bruno. So maybe another central midfielder could be useful. So if you guys have any suggestions, drop them down in the comment section below. And we are now getting ready for our first game of the La Liga season. All these players will be making their debut. We have 12 million in the budget, so if you guys have any suggestions, just drop them down in the comment section below. And our first game of the season is against Real Betis. Let's get this game started. I'm so pumped for the first game of the season. This is the team we are going with: Hesse, Bakambu and Williams up front, Trigueros, Denis Suarez and Bruno in midfield, Costa, Bailey, Musacchio, Gaspar in defense, and Asenjo as our goalkeeper. Basically the first team. Let's get this game started. Betis had the first chance of this game. Jacquin takes the shot there, but Asenjo, just an easy save for him. I mean, he's a very good keeper. He's bound to make such saves. Now it's Bruno on the ball. We might have a chance here to score and get the first goal of this La Liga season. Bakambu takes the shot, but Adan makes a very good save. 45 minutes just before halftime, 0-0. But now maybe we could make it 1-0 just before halftime. The header from Bailey is saved by the goalkeeper. What a ball that was from Denis Suarez inside the box. But now Denis Suarez is on the ball. He finds Jesse Rodriguez open. Jesse's one-on-one with the keeper, and he finesses it with his left foot near post. Keeper had no chance, and that is our first goal in this series' La Liga campaign. And guess who gets it? Jesse Rodriguez, our new signing, and that is what we call an impact signing. Jesse Rodriguez scores for Villarreal, which is amazing. But now Betis might have a chance to get back in this game. The shot from Ndaye, if that's how you pronounce his name, goes really wide. And now Trigueros on the ball, plays it into Denis Suarez. We could make it 2-0. Denis Suarez down the touchline, puts it back in to Costa, our left back who scored in the preseason final, has now scored in the first game of this season's La Liga. 2-0 to Villarreal. It can't get any better, or can it? Bakambu is now on the ball down that left wing position, plays it into Denis Suarez here. Suarez gets pushed over by Vargas, and we get a penalty. And of course Vargas gets sent off for that, but Denis Suarez was clear through on goal and he would have scored. So it's a red card for one of their players. This game is pretty much done. Can Bruno make it 3-0? But Bruno's penalty is saved by the goalkeeper. That was a really good save. Bruno's penalty wasn't that bad, and the game does come to an end. 2-0 to Villarreal. A pretty decent result, I'd say. First game of the season, and a win that is just insane. And as you can see, the league table, guys, we have 3 points after that one game. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, S1E2, Barcelona, and even Sevilla have 3 points. That just shows how difficult this season is going to be. Top 4 will be really difficult. Hopefully we will be able to achieve that top 4 position. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any transfer suggestions, just let me know down in the comment section below. We have about 12 million, so we could bring in that left back or maybe a backup central midfielder. It's up to you guys to decide. Let me know which players you guys want me to bring in the next episode. We will have the deadline day, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We have like 12 million and 30,000 euros in our wages, so if you guys have any suggestions, just drop them down in the comment section below. Anyways guys, it's now time to find out who our player of the episode is, and it's none other than Denis Suarez with 2 assists and an average rating of 8.9. He was really good in that game. Both of his assists were really good as well. The second one especially, where he went past the player and just laid it off to Jaume Costa, who scored. Really good performance from Denis Suarez in that game, and hence he is our player of the episode. And that is pretty much the end of this episode. In the next episode we'll have Espanyol, we'll have Granada away from home. Of course Espanyol will be at home, and we'll also get started off with our Europa League campaign, and we will get some transfers done. And just let me know which players you guys want me to bring in, and that is pretty much the end of this episode. Really hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys are, don't forget to drop a like on the video. 50 likes would be really awesome. You guys smashed over 90 likes in the first episode. That is just insane. Also follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel, and subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys soon for another episode of this series.